Peace and love, creatives. Today is just a kind of like a moving forward video of what is coming to the channel for next year. I have decided to stop being a coward and do more like larger paintings on canvases and things like that. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that. And if you know anything about painting on canvases, it takes hours and it takes a long time. So there'll probably be less videos out in the beginning of the year or during the year of 2025, and I hope that's okay. But I really am trying to push myself to be a little bit more proactive in pursuing this career that I have chosen to pursue. And it's scary. It worries me because sometimes I don't think I have what it takes. And it's hard. And it's just the reality of being or trying to be self-employed and an artist as well. So, I mean, it is what it is. On the plus side, when I do when I do make these beautiful, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, pieces, those are going to be the pieces that are going to be available on Patreon for like postcards and maybe a little bit bigger. My range for prints are usually like a 5x7 or a 4x6. Like that's the size that I go for. And then the stickers will just be something kind of cute or funny, depending on what, how I'm feeling. I also want to take this opportunity to thank you for being a part of the channel, joining in on the community, and helping each other out, because as an art community, and as just like human beings, we need to have each other's back, because if we don't have each other's back, then, I mean, what are we? We're no better than animals, and I guess we are animals. Whatever. Anyway, so I bought some humongous canvases. I bought some watercolor canvases that I'm curious to use because I've never used them before, and they were really a good price on Blick. I'll probably either have already put a kind of like a whole end of year, like last whole video of the year or something like that, or if not, it's coming because yeah, I got a whole bunch of things, and I don't think that purchasing anything next year will be happening unless it's like to refill things or points, but I probably won't use it for points either. I think I want to save up my points and maybe get like a better camera for filming, because if I'm going to be doing these larger canvases and all that, and it's going to take longer, my phone is not going to handle, it's not going to be able to handle that. And also, I like jumping from project to project sometimes, especially when it's a big project. And if I need a break, I have the opportunity to maybe film. I feel like I'm not centered. Maybe film 2 different videos at the same time, or maybe even 3, and then I don't have to worry about it because I have a better camera. So I'm contemplating on just saving my points that I usually spend on art supplies and using it for that, because I definitely have more than enough art supplies. Also, I will be taking like, if certain, depending on the company, obviously, but if I'm interested in a company sending me products, I will be taking their products. I do not request to get paid for what I say. I think it's a little bit more genuine, and I have freedom to say whatever I want. And usually if the company is okay with that, they send me the product. If they're not okay with that, they won't send me the product, and I'm okay with that. And it's usually something that either I have purchased or was thinking about purchasing, and it was on my wish list. I only say this because I just recently, I don't know when this is going to come out, but I just recently watched a video about another YouTuber who had a very bad experience with the reps that she was dealing with for specific art supplies, but she was also looking for compensation. And I'd rather look for compensation for my artwork. I don't have anything against anybody looking for compensation for representing a brand. I don't. But I think it's just better if you're not, you know? And if you do look, I don't know, I just feel like there's just like a thin line that you shouldn't cross. And I am an ambassador of Meeden, but I've been buying their products for years before I became an ambassador. So I like Meeden. I like their products. Do some of them miss the mark? Yeah. That's for any company, from your highest company, your more known brand, to your lowest company. So I don't think that's too big of a deal, to be honest with you. We all have the things that are like, you know, the pluses, and it's just like a good day of art and a bad day of art. You know what I mean? We're gonna have them. And if you hear the jingling, that's my puppies. They're just scratching away because that's what they do. And then I just have one right here looking for some love, and it's Rosie because it's always Rosie. It's usually Rosie first, and then Daisy comes behind because she's like, oh, she's getting love, I need to get love too. Okay. Ooh, puppy. Okay. So also I signed up for Sketchbox again. They were offering half a year for free, basically, if you bought a whole year. And I like Sketchbox. They're fun. It's a nice, fun thing to open up every month and show off the supplies and maybe play with it and either learn something or teach you something that you might not have known, or learn from my mistake. So it's just like it's a win-win. But my reason for getting the Sketchbox is I would like to unbox it, show the box, and then send it to someone who watched the video for free. Or I don't know. I'm still working the kinks out, but my plan is to make a video with the supplies and then send it away, because I don't need any more art supplies. I don't. There's a caveat though. If there is a dope supply in that box, your girl's keeping it. I don't know what to tell you. And I'll let you know in the video if that's the case. But it would be the box as a whole. I would not take something from the box and then send the box without. That's not fair. That's mean. So look forward to that once a month on the channel. And I think that'll be a nice balance for when I'm doing my canvas projects and I don't have time to make any videos. I'm also doing I'm still creating my watercolor catalog, which is pretty big, but I'm curious. I'm not new to watercolor, but I want to try them all. I don't want to try them all. I want to have my favorite watercolor, and I'm realizing that there's good color, like there's good watercolors, and it's over across of many brands. I also purchased some M. Graham watercolors that were like on super sale because it was like a new set. So look forward to that being opened up on the channel because I want to show it off. I've been wanting some M. Grahams because I watch Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, and that is like her #1, the paint that she would use all the time if she could. But she has so many supplies, and a lot of companies reach out to her to review things, and she just plays with other. You can make a better decision if you have multiple people explaining a specific supply. And that brings me to another thing. Don't buy something just because you think this person sold it really well to you or something. Like, if you're looking for a product and I'm showcasing it and you like the way it works and you've been wondering about that product, that's when you buy that product. Don't go buying products because your favorite artist is showcasing it. That's not why I make those videos. I'm not making videos showcasing my art supplies to make you purchase the art supply. I'm making these videos, number one, to document my journey. Number two, to show you how I use said art supplies. And number three, to maybe give you an insight as to, oh, I'm gonna stay away from those. Those suck. That's not how I thought they were gonna work. That's not what I'm gonna use them for. They're definitely not for me. That's why I make my thought videos, and that's why specific artists make review videos. And I think you should definitely make sure that you're watching an artist who, number one, knows what they're talking about with the supply they're using, but also, number two, are not just trying to sell you a product. You know what I mean? I think that's important. Not knocking anybody who's trying to, you know, make money on that, but you just have to be aware as a someone who's watching someone else's channel that they are providing a service, or they have mouths to feed. You know what I mean? Like, we have to all be aware of that stuff. Anyway, moving on to next year and what I'm going to be doing on my channel, because that's what matters, right? That's what we're here to talk about. So Sketchbox is definitely going to be a thing next year. Painting on canvases is definitely going to be a thing next year. Your girl might even venture out to painting on like other things, maybe like a mural or whatever. I don't know what this New Year's going to bring to me, but I know that I can't move forward if I keep only doing art in my sketchbook. I have to evolve. And yes, I have painted on canvases before. Not big canvases, but I have painted on canvases. But every time I paint on a canvas, I'm petrified. And I feel like I don't have the skill to do a good job. So this year, my goal, and this is not a what do you call those, New Year's resolution or anything like that. That's not what this is. This is me wanting to continue my journey in art, and I'm taking the next step. And my next step is to go on canvases and, hey, maybe even sell a couple, and yeah, make some money off of it. You know, so those are my goals. That's what I want to do. I'm still doing Patreon once a month, and well, the videos that I wanted to do for Patreon, I don't know how I'm going to fit that in. I'm not going to stress myself out about it, but towards the end of the month, I will hopefully get something out on the community page and on the Patreon page to let you know what it is for that month. And if you would like to partake in the print or the sticker, then, you know, that's up to you. I'm also going to make it a mystery box tier. I have so many art supplies, and I've bought a lot in bulk because it's cheaper sometimes to buy in bulk. And I bought those supplies with this in mind, to have a mystery box tier at one point. So I'm hoping to start that in January. You will know if there's going to be a mystery box tier because you'll see it in the post on Patreon. This is not forcing you to join Patreon, although you can join for free. There's no charge to join. I usually post on there, you know, kind of frequently, and let you know what's going on. I also give coloring pages every now and again. I'm trying to keep that consistent because I'm really having fun making fun coloring pages for you, and I want it to be free. But I also am making coloring pages with the hopes of one day making a nice coloring book for you to purchase, because a girl's got to live. She's got to make some money to put some food in her mouth, right? So eventually that'll be a thing. But again, it wouldn't be anything forcing you to pay for anything that you don't want to pay for. If you don't want to pay for it, I will always have free coloring pages at least once a month, I'm hoping. If I miss a month, message me, tell me that you're looking forward to it, and I'll whip something up really quick and put it out there. I'm dabbling in Procreate and trying to make them directly on Procreate, like the sketchbook pages, but there's nothing like a sketchbook for me. I really do enjoy a sketchbook, so it's probably not going to happen. But look, we have to move forward. We have to change. We have to be willing to change, and you know, fall on our faces sometimes, and it's okay if you fall on your face. You just get back up, dust yourself off, and try again. That's it. That's all we can do, you know. Don't dwell on it, you know. I actually working out in a new program, and the person that I watch, they're basically like, don't worry about what you didn't do yesterday. You know what I mean? And they're so right. Don't worry about what you didn't do yesterday. Worry about what you're going to do today and what you did today. You know, like basically you accomplished something. Celebrate that and then move forward. And yesterday is yesterday. It happened already. Move forward. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yesterday happened already. I'm moving forward, and we're moving into the next year, into 2025, trying to be a little bit more sure of ourselves, and I don't know, like, you know, like, you can do this. And the only one that's basically the only person that's stopping me is me. So I need to stop stopping me and move forward. And that's what I'm going to do. So Sketchbox next year, once a month, and it's going to be for like a year and a half. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I'm excited because I'm hoping because they come with their A game. They really do do a good job for the most part, because your girl doesn't like soft pastels, but that's just me. I don't like soft pastels, but I'm looking forward to that, and having Sketchbox going on. I'm looking forward to painting on canvases. I already have one canvas painting in mind, and I need to get started on it, because if I don't start now, I don't want it to like fly away and then it's gone forever. So I have that to do. And then the Patreon once a month, January's Patreon will be sent out at the end of the month. So you have until the end of the month to decide if you want to support and get a print and a sticker, or just, you know, you can figure out what you want. What else? I think that's it. I'm looking forward to next year. There's going to be a lot of times that I'm definitely going to be not MIA, but there's going to be a little bit of silence sometimes, because my daughter's graduating next year, and it's kind of like it's going to be a big busy year for me and my family. So there might not be as many videos out, and I hope that's okay. I definitely have plenty of videos for you to watch. Some of them are cringy, but it's okay, because, you know, we're all learning and growing. And I hope you can appreciate the cringy with the newer stuff that's a little bit more clean line, because that's how we grow. It's nice to see a person when they started and it's like, oh, wow, yeesh. You know, a little bit cringe. It's just so, for me, it's very rewarding to see how far that I've come with my art and my technique, and the things that I like and the things that I don't like. And I'm excited for 2025. I hope that you're having a wonderful end of year, and I pray and hope that your new year is fantastic, prosperous, and just everything that you need it to be. Not want it to be, everything you need it to be. You know what I'm saying? All right. Peace and love. I will talk to you next year in a video.